Hello everyone and welcome. Welcome to me picking up where we left off.
Is it possible? I distinctly heard that loud.
All my one subscriber. A bunch of fucking junk that I don't need.
Say it was a full shipment of furs. They should be worth a fortune.
We are off to Snow Veil Sanctum, as the plot demands it for this game.
So, Sapphire.
And in case you forgot what my face looks like, there you go. Clean up these saves real quick. Let's see. Yeah, that's super helpful when it doesn't automatically update.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? Just what you see here.
It really upsets me because it's like they don't have enough money to really buy anything.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
Okay.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
We want to go to Windhelm.
Climb and back and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Haji, I think they call themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
Down south, you say? Is it just me, or is Caroline in the City, like, the worst show ever? How did it last for, like, 4 or 5 seasons? I don't understand. Now, Murphy Brown, now there's a smart show. Of course, we have done this quest on a previous character. I'm trying to remember how far along we did the Thieves Guild with that, that one character. Was it the Bosmer character, or... I think it was the Bosmer character, because if you all remember, my goal was to basically just, like, plunder all of the Dwemer dungeons and all that, and get, you know, recover artifacts and weapons and armor, and the Thieves Guild was just something to help along the way. I think I made it as far as getting back the eye. Or not the eye, the fucking... the key. Why the fuck is it leading me all the way out there? No, I'm not speaking to Tanilia. You can kiss my fucking ass. How about that? I ain't speaking to Tanilia. I'm here. This is where we're going. You can go straight to hell. What dungeon is this? Oh, must be Creation Club. Come on, bitch. Come on. I hate Wisp Mothers so much. Like, you have no idea how much I hate those things.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins, and I'm certain Karliah is still inside. No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead. Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Karliah is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. Keep your eyes open, your mouth shut.
Of course, there's a fucking bear nearby.
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how. A lot of skill. That should do it. After you.
How much you want to bet there's going to be draugr Deathlords in here? In this
Stench in here.
decrepit shithole.
Yeah. Someone here now. Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Karliah reset all of the traps.
Better him than me.
Who's there? Out of my way! You've just written your own epitaph.
Oh my god. Hi, ugly.
Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. What was that? That's hardly worth my time. So it begins. Out of my way.
It's like you're not doing any damage.
Your end is two more of them ahead.
I hear it. Oh, give me a break. Apprentice level and I can't even open it. Okay, we could sell that. I just love how these urns never have any goods in them.
Bone shards. Clever. To wake the draugr, I bet. Wondering.
Oh, I can use magic. God damn it. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that didn't do anything. Fucking draugr cunt. Get off me, you bastard! Really? You're doing that much damage, huh? That much fucking damage. Come on, you fucking cunt. Come on. There you go. There you go. Now you're dead. You fucking cunt. God fucking damn it. This is a conduct run, so I'm not using cheats. Everything I'm using, I got legitimately. So that means no cheat room at all, unless, like, a quest gets bugged or something. I've allowed myself to... The controller is not disconnected, bitch! I've permitted myself to go to the cheat room to unstuck a quest, basically. If in such case occurs. Oh my god. It comes to a point where it's not really just, oh, it's a PC thing, oh, it's an Xbox thing. It's a Bethesda thing. It's a Skyrim thing. The glitches, the bugs, the shitty difficulty. I will take that, thank you. course, we're backtracking now. That's always fun. Oh my god, I'm gonna scream. I'm going to fucking scream. Of course, let's hide the door. Let's hide the entrance like little cunts that we are. And that's not the fucking entrance either. Is it?
Karliah always was a nimble minx.
Let's see.
What was that? There.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna find any Death Lords here. I think Scourges are the strongest that we're gonna encounter. I think.
Fight. Execution.
Stupid bitch.
Breathe your wrath! So ends the lesson. That's merely an annoyance. It's too easy.
Come on, unlock so I can find my discarded chicken leg and used linen. And 1 piece of gold. Oh my fucking god. Y'all really gonna make me fucking use whatever to open this shit, ain't ya? Fucking bitch. Stupid motherfucker. That at least... Get the free chest that was unlocked had better shit in it. Had better loot in it. Imagine. I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. Quite the opposite, in fact.
Hardly worth my time.
Pig. Oh, wait. Let's see if there's any... They're not going to have any good loot on them, are they? No, they're not.
Door up ahead. Perfect for hiding an ambush. Be ready.
Oh, fuck. You have to be at least 21 to come to this party, Sweaty. Oh, a Scourge Lord. How cute and canon and fun and valid. Bye! Bye! Do not go to Sovngarde. Do not collect 200 septims. Do not pass go. Just go straight to the fucking void, bitch. Oh, goody. I'm over and fucking cumbered. Wonderful. Well, what do I not need? Figured I could sell it, but forget it. Wow, it's already fucking 80 degrees. Do you mind personal space? Let's see. These idiots never have anything good. They never have anything on their person worth taking. Hi! Loser. I should be grateful, though, I guess, that they're not like draugr deathlords. Oh, honey. You don't get any experience for you know, disabling those traps. Like in Dragon Age Origins, for every one of those traps that you disable, you get experience. And it's nice.
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Karliah already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really.
What weakness?
Karliah's close.
You didn't do anything!
Now let's get moving.
You walked up to it, you didn't do anything. Let's see how far we can get into this room. Come on.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Karliah. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, he must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Karliah. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
Karliah has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snow Veil Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. The only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were three of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
Oh, that's fine. Go ahead and over-encumber me.
Mercer lied to the guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the guild. I can promise you if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate. I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can.
Notice that his remains have been there for at least 25 years.
He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales, and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close. Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.
Especially that racist anti-elf guy. Or whoever. Should we just walk there? Would that be more fun? Also, have I mentioned lately how much I fucking hate bears in Skyrim? They're like... Bears and wolves are like the cliff racers of Skyrim. They are everywhere. You know, I think it's a miracle that there's even, like, herbivores, like rabbits and deer, to hunt with, the abundance of, bears and wolves every which where. See, going in the water in Skyrim doesn't bother me like it does in Grand Theft Auto. Maybe because in Skyrim it doesn't look ultra realistic. And there are no water monsters apart from slaughterfish. Oh, an ice wolf. This would be immensely better if you could buy, like, spells of water walking and levitate, all that, like, right out the gate. Of course, Skyrim wasn't that clever upon release. And even to this day, you still need to rely on mods to really have a, in my opinion, a complete Elder Scrolls experience. Come on. Come on, doggy. There you go. So there is an enemy dot right there. And I am not entirely sure. Because that that enemy dot was present before I even reached to this area. See? There's got to be a glitch of some kind. It has got to be a glitch. Where's the enemy at? I'm not seeing him. Well, I took a book, a single book, and it's too much. It is just too much. Give me a fucking break. If you're a bear, I'm gonna need you to fuck off immediately and leave me alone. forgot that X is the jump button in Grand Theft Auto. I haven't played Skyrim in like a couple of weeks. I'm gonna pause it real quick. Hey, at least if you avoid them, they won't attack you. So there is somewhat of a silver lining. What am I doing? Did I think this would be fun? We're pretty much already here.
Let me know if you want. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Yes, what is it? Karliah. Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal? No problem. Let me see it. Oh, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details. Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calselmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you. In the time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society. Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own. The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era, killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland. The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now, horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind. Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table. He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out. For the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome. Yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship?
It sounds like the build-up for the 80s sitcom.
Calcelmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you...
Make sure you're armed when you speak to him.
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the
Gods.
house? You want that?
Are you alright?
Fuck off, bro.
Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note.
You want to give up
You don't
now?
know anything about this house? No.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors. That's enough.
Hello?
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am?
Oh, here we go.
Recognized scholar
Here's the
on
Karen remark.
all
Do you know who I am?
And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry. I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the...
They even existed back in the Skyrim days. Do you know who I am?
Guide to the former tongue.
I don't have to pay my fine. Do you know who I am?
The way we understand those ancient beings. Preposterous. That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. What kind of a mentor would I be if I denied a potential student a glimpse of his master's ingenuity? Here, this key will provide access to my museum. Feel free to browse for as long as you wish. However, I must insist that my laboratory remains strictly off limits.
Yeah. I won't go in there. You know, these scientists really are simpletons at heart when
Point.
you get to
Dwemer
it.
Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission.
Dude, shut up.
It means dwarven. You want to know more? Ask Calcimo. He's usually in front of the ruins.
I literally just got permission.
Calcelmo called it his entire expedition. Said he needed every man he could get to continue research.
Let's see. You know, there's so much crime in the city because all the guards are guarding Calcelmo's fucking museum. It's the truth. That's the tea. Also, the people in here are just complete thugs. I mean, I think there's like one or two random actual guards, but the rest are like mercenaries. I think. What happened to your arms? It's not a good look, honey.
Another trap, most likely. It's dangerous. 3 of the guards died when the lower hall flooded with steam last week. What was that?
Help! In here!
Oh no, I've been detected. Even though my sneak is like really high.
You can't hide.
Come on, bitch. I swear at some point, inflation skyrocketed in Skyrim, where everything costs more money. I don't get it.
You can't hide.
What? Oh, you can't best me. Probably should have thought about that before you start swinging that little sword. No, I've got more than that. Bitch. Wow, they just keep spawning in like cockroaches.
What was that?
What was a...
I need some help.
Fuck you, lady. Bitch. Okay, you are not dying quickly enough for me. There we go, sweetie. There we go. Oh, did you die, honey? That's so sad. So sad that you died. I mean, not really. Let's be honest. Oh, look. The fun bunch is back. Oh, look, she doesn't have a head. She doesn't have a fucking head. That's pretty fucking impressive. You ain't got a head. Like some fucking Elden Ring monster or something. I actually thought that was going to kill me. Boy, that would have been poor game design. I spoke too soon. What? Well, it sure has been a day of it, hasn't it?
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. You need a good carry.
Oh, do you know any?
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You best hurry it up. Sun feels good, huh?
Actually, I hate the sun. I'm averse to it. Hello, fellow Mer.
Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
And people are actually excited about Elder Scrolls 6. There ain't going to be no Elder Scrolls 6, let me tell you.
Let me know if you need anything. Take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over.
Because Microsoft wants Fallout 5 as soon as possible. Despite the fact it's been almost 20 years now. Almost 20 years. It is now closer to 20 years than 10 years since Skyrim came out. Originally.
Back, eh? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enther? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the guild immediately. Farewell, Enther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Karliah. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the guild. They respected Karliah, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If you ever manage to gain entry to the college, and you find trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becoming a burden, come visit me. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do. If you have further need of me, you can find me in the college.
We must hasten to Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the guild. You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal, and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation, see if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve. If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
Oh, goody.
So did Karliah. Business. Business is actually inconsequential to me. I share little of your lust for coin. However, as promised, I'll still be more than happy to take any stolen merchandise off your hands. I've got coin, and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
What an asshole.
Give my regards to Karliah if you see her.
I'm an ugly kid. Ugh. You can adopt up to 2 children because the game can only handle so much ugliness in one confined space. Only 2 potatoes. It's not like Fable where you can have multiple marriages and multiple children. Wouldn't that be funny? Go to the priest tomorrow. Didn't I just marry you off? No.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Where do you want to go?
Climb and back and we'll be off. Might have to stop and get myself a pint at Blackbriar Mead while I'm in Riften. It's worth the trip all by itself.
Ice, ice, baby. Dun 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 dun. Oh, well, that's a glitch. That is a glitch. Oh, how cute and fun and valid.